Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, and Nationals drove the market crazy. Almost every tab I have up here is a buyout or an announcement that caused a buyout. So if you guys like these kind of market watches, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and most importantly, go get yourself something to eat, especially some popcorn, because this is about to get wild. If you guys are buying any cards on TCG Player and you want to support your boy out, please use my affiliate link down in the description below. It helps out the channel to no additional cost to you when you use that link. And that's when you buy anything. It doesn't have to be Yu-Gi-Oh related, whatever. So hopefully you'll remember. I know that some people say, oh, I forgot. All good. Also, thank you to all my YouTube channel members. You guys help the channel going. I appreciate you guys. And if you guys want me to go over any cards, let me know in the comment section below. Like always, if you get 100 likes on this video, that'd be great. We're just going to dive right into it. So, Shining Neos Wingman now. This card was $1, right? $2, right? And you look at the direct price, like, huh, that's not the real price. Close enough. I mean, we're really arguing about two first-ed listings here. Until we're, yeah. $13 to $20, and all I have is verified. If you take unverified here, you got some people trying to sell theirs for a little cheaper here. I know a lot of you guys probably have this in like a binder or like just somewhere placed randomly. If you have this card, hot sell it right now. The reason why Heroes went up is because, believe it or not, I believe that Heroes got a top 32, minimum top 64. I believe he made day 2 being X2. Don't know if he got top 32 for sure or not, but I believe so. And obviously, with Nationals, we knew some decks were going to come out. Heroes only needed a couple sets named after them. And like, you know, maybe 400 or 500 so support cards in order to get one top, you know, absolutely worth here. Deck is bad. Favorite contact here. This card, I want to check up on it because it got bought to $7, $8. I thought it wasn't the card to buy out. Turns out I'm right because $5 here. So it's going to be worth a little something here. And Power of the Elements is slowly but surely going to go through price hikes because this set is not getting reprinted. You know, whatever they chose to reprint from this set, like they made Sprite Blue and Ulti, if you want to count that as a reprint. They already chose to, like Guru is a card to look over. But yeah, $4 or $5 for your favorite contact. Extra Hero Infernal Divisor. This is the link that they use in order to go off here. This card right now, you have, well, an $8 one, but these are 9s going up to $12. I remember having this at $1, and this card is like 5 years old at this point. And this card would not sell. It was before the buyouts. As you can tell here, like, what, $2? I actually want to go back in time here and kind of see what these actually kind of were. Yeah, like 3s, right? Going up to 4s. You know, I don't check this cards often, so, you know, you see some sales for 2. So I'm like, oh, $2, $3. Okay. You know, that's understandable. But you need this for Heroes. No reprint. You know, $9, $10. Am I shocked? Not really. Too much. So if you have this card, go ahead and sell it. You got Absolute Zero here. This is a card that's needed a reprint for about, and this is just a rough estimate, like 4 years or something. Like this, literally the only reprint this has had, I think, in the last roughly 7-8 years was an OTS common, and maybe this battle's wherever Heroes Revenge came out, and then an OTS common. $20 here for your ultra rares. And if you go viewing all versions here, it does not get better. You got commons at 12s, you got supers at, well, you got an unverified here for $3 if you want to try to grab that one, see what happens. Light play for 10, and then near mints at about, yeah, 17, 18. Cards extinct. If you have absolute zeros, go ahead and sell them right away. Visionary Ferris, I want to take a look at these. These are like 9 still. Going up to 12, 13s. You guys might want to get these while you can, actually. That's very cheap for a Ferris. Fusion Destinies here. Great penny song, because I've talked about. These are like 2s right now. 2, 2.5. These were heading around $1.70. So 2.5. Had a little bit of an increase. Not bad. But again, Crystal Revenge has been overprint like crazy. So to buy out cards from Crystal Revenge that are not secrets, it's already pretty hard to buy out a secret. If it's an ultra, it's like, it's really bad here. Like this, except for the Starlights. The Starlights are aging okay. Yada's back at 100, by the way. I want to go over this real quick. If you want Yada Garasso and you thought 130 to 200 was too much, $101 over here. I think that's a very fair price, a straight bill for this card. The Stratos Ultras over here. I told people this will be an $8, $9 card eventually because it was going to creep up to that with no top or not. You got 5s, but bomb page here about $10 here. Hey, it's me. If you guys know, I do have a store. We're actually very close to 10,000 sales, which is pretty awesome. It's in the description below, as well as all my socials. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that. Instant Contact. I don't believe this was in the deck list, so these are just sitting at $3-4. But this was the hero card that everyone was looking at instead of favorite hero. And the fusion people were just like, well, we only need one copy. Whereas hero players wanted to place this, and it was a secret rare. Is this card going to be used in the future? You never know, right? It's definitely very good. And it's definitely going to be considered in builds. So if you haven't got in the hero hype, or you're like, what card should I really go for? If you want to grab just a set of these, $10, gamble on it, it's not bad. It'll go, even if it gets reprinted, it's probably going to go up anyway. Now, Phoenix Cluster Amarillos went up. This card, the FTK came off the ban list. Everyone was like, I don't care, just like when it got banned. Waste of everybody's time. However, it got, I believe, 3rd place in a Time Wizard format, right? And so this FTK went wild. Solitaire just goes crazy. Right now, this is $28, $35, $40, $50. It's really funny how this card came off and it instantly gets a 3rd place. Whereas beforehand, this was just seeing play online, which I just find really, really funny. But yeah, if you have this card for some odd reason, I actually told people that, hey, if you want to get the unlimiteds while they're banned, you could just have like a banless card. You could, but I was kind of like, right? They brought it back very quickly, and it got top right away. Was that on my 2023 Yu-Gi-Oh! Bingo? No, it was not. But yeah, they're money. Tier limit Rhino Heart. So in my last market watch, these were under 20. I said, look, there's so many OTS 21 floating around here. Can this card go up eventually? Maybe, sure. If you want to get them for 15, 16, it's not a bad idea, right? But there's a lot of these out there, and I think that the biggest way this card is going to go up, and I stand by the same with the field spell, is if Konami looks at our ban list and decides, hey, we're going to give you like some of our cards like Havinus, instead of limited, we're going to give that to you semi-limit. We're not going to give you Kick Callus here, but you guys got 3 limits in a ban. We might take 2 of those limits, maybe make them semi-limit, right? Because players still want to play this deck. As much as I don't really... it's not that... Look, I wouldn't hate tier limit as much if they were more checked, which obviously right now they are. I'm not going to complain about tier limit in their current state, but because if they ever do that, you can expect tier limit to go up. It's a fan favorite deck from some people, especially very, very competitive players. They really like the mirror match. I also like how OTS 21 quality is so bad that they couldn't even get a proper scan. I find that really funny. These are about $24 right now, going up to like 26. I actually, and I'm going to say what happened at the last time when they were 20. I got these at 14 a pop. And I was like, you know what? They're too low. They can only go up at this point, whatever. Well, they're 25, 26 now. Can they hit 30s? I mean, we have not gone OTS 22. We don't even have the set list yet, which is like really ridiculous to me. Like any day now, I'm expecting my phone to blow up. In fact, I was actually thinking maybe today, possibly. Oh, OTS 21 is finally here. We got branded fusion. We got another garbage ulti. And Sprite get another card. And I'm like, well, I'm skipping this OTS again. Something like that, right? But no, we don't have it yet. So there's a lot of OTS 21 in circulation here. So I'm going to keep an eye on this buyout. I mean, 15 listings, nothing to scoff at. Psychic and Punisher is going up. I mean, we got all the Punk reprints, so people want to get it for that. People want to get it for Gold Pride. We have the tins around the corner, but people want to play this at Worlds. People want to play at Nationals. $30. We saw this in top deck list. Am I shocked? No. I said at $10, this might not be a bad card to pick up when it hit 10 for a little while. And then I said it again at like 12, but card has been a roughly 17, 18 to about $21 for a while because of Gold Pride as well as the reprints for Punk. People knew this was a card to get. If you want this card, if you're playing competitively, this is what you're paying. If you're not playing competitively but you want this card, just wait for the tins. Fossil Dynas are getting bought out here for light play and near mints here. You got 7 listings. You got near mint here for 60 for unlimited. First eds are about 90 here. And you got some Germans. So secrets going extinct. I mean, this card is a walking monster floodgate. If Rock can ever somehow, because this card could be special if I'm correct. So if you could ever special this and you could just sit on it, that's actually insane. The ultras here are also going up like $3 here, 4 5s here. I told people this was a great penny stock when it was not even a dollar, like 70 cents. If you got them at 70 cents, well, you now have, and let's say you got near mints here because we're mostly near mints. You got them at $4 here, going up to 5. So you made a lot of money here. In fact, next page, you're getting kind of extinct here. at about $10. So you made some money if you did get this card. At Emancipators, we got some rock supports announced. Right now, these are just like 11, 13s, but you got to keep an eye on it. I have not personally got to look at it just yet. At Emancipator Risen. Now, this can be played not only with the new rock support that's announced, but this can be played in, and I'm probably going to butcher this, Manadium over here. These are right now, let's see, $5 going up to 6s. So these did head towards 3s, and I was like, okay, it'll go back up eventually. They do go up to $8 here over here. In fact, I actually want to see Cyberstorm Axon. I kind of want to see how Mandamin stuff is actually doing here. Starlight Visa's 265, calming down just a bit. Chaos Angels about 62, 65. The field spells are going up $28. If you want the field spells, I told people to get them at 22. If you did, good job. Then you got, let's see here. Where are the ultras at? That's what I also want to see. Yeah, okay, so they're not going as crazy, but they're going up to 7, so definitely something you want to get sooner rather than later. Pearly's also going up because they got, I believe, a top 32. CR is 80, 55 is fine, 58, 62. I told people if you want to get the big cat around 75, 80, it's the main monster. These were around 50s, solid, right? 50s to 40s, which wasn't too bad. You got the big cat at here about 28, 30. Okay, then you got about the spell. I'm gonna have to go without photo. You know what? Whatever. 20 for that. For my friend, and then this card's about 24. This deck was just shouldn't have been hit. I'm sorry, but like this deck did not have the time it was supposed to shine like in many other decks. Yet Sprite's been running for 4 or 5 fucking formats. It's really upsetting how Konami handles this game. How they hit super heavy, and I'll be honest, I don't like super heavy. I hate dealing with super heavy. Even right now, they're still not that bad. They're actually pretty good if they get growing. It just depends on their hand. And the Bills have adapted to the Link being banned. But getting back to the point here, Konami's hitting decks within like 3 months that shouldn't be hit. And they're just letting other stuff just fly by, and I just hate it. Then Heavenly Zephyr here, Secret Rare. Someone want me to go over this. They're like 80 cents, $1 or $2. If you guys want to get like a couple of these just to see where it goes, you could, but cards, The Starlights are tanking. They're like 55. Someone's letting 2 for light plays for 80 here. So if you want to set, you could, but I'd rather spend my money. There's way better things to spend your money on. Ultra Guys, Primo Banshee here. We're getting the Geist support very soon here. There are some announcements of it today. Near mints are $2, going up to about 5. So might want to keep an eye out on this card. You do have the Star Pack ones at $1, and then you have the Ultras at about $1 to $2 here. But when if they decide to play a copy of this, it's going to keep going up. Mellow Seeks are about, we're going to put light play near mints. We're going to put without photos here. Okay, $1. Maybe $2 here. You know, not many listings, 32. $2. If you go near mints here, 20 listings. With, let's see, where are OGs at? 18 listings, going up to 4s. But you have some cheaper ones here for $2. Which is not bad. Oh, my indigestion's horrible, by the way. Sorry about that, guys. Protocol Starfall is $1. The Multi-Fakers are 2s, probably going up to 4s. $1 here for this. In fact, didn't I have without photos here? There we go. Okay. Yeah, like 2s, $1 on Starfoils, but I told people getting supers at $0.25 for carry is pretty good, actually. You just have to wait a long time. $1, 4s on that, about time. You know, everything else is going up. The Hexias are 66 listings. You're going to want to keep a big eye on that. Or a super can carry is at $1. Yeah, 50 cents. Not even yet. Aluber Ultis. These were hitting 20s. I said this is way too cheap. Apparently, people took notice because these are now 28s going up to 30, 31. If you got them at 20, good job. You made some money. Rekindling is also bought out about $52, $55 here. This is because of Snake Eyes. Now, they can only use one of them so far can be is a rekindling target, but I guess people think that's either good enough or they bought it being like, well, hopefully it sees play, whatever. Because Rekindling was the card for, because I've looked at this. This never had a crazy amount of listings anyway. It kind of was begging for a reason. Uh, should you buy this? No, not at all. I think DTs are 6s gold. You could just get the supers at 20 cents. I wouldn't go high rarity on this card. And Kashjira, what won Nationals? 170, 160 for Starlight, not bad. 47 for Fenrir. I actually pulled an ulti at my locals, and I actually want to talk about that for a second. If you guys want to know what locals I go to, there's a locals called Everything Games. I think it's one of the best. It's probably the one of the best locals I've ever been to. It's really fun. The people there are wonderful. I love going there, just sitting, chatting. I happen to know. And by the way, I'm not sponsored at all. All right, they're not sponsoring me. They didn't tell me to say anything. Just to put that out there. But I happen to know the owner. Really, really nice guy. Knew him before he actually took charge of that store as well. He handles things. I think that to put it the best way, I think that a lot of store owners and people who make money off this game, in a way of like a store, some type of commercial, should look to him as an example. He handles things amazingly, really great. Just an awesome store. Just an awesome store. Have a lot of fun with that. Anyway, pulled an ulti there. And that's how I knew I was going to go X2. And guess what? I did. At least I won a round, but I got sacked by something crazy round one. Might even play it. When I get sacked, I want to play the deck that sacked me. I'm like weird with it. I don't get like mad. I want to play this to do this to other people. 32 on Ultras, 11 on the Theosis, 7 on the Tier Element Kashjira, 4, 3s, 2s, cents. Yeah, deck didn't really have like any bump in price really from what I've seen. People knew that Kashjira was good and while it won, it didn't have the representation that you think it would. So with that being said, guys, leave a like if you guys enjoy, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of the Market Watch in the comment section below, what cards I'm going over in next Market Watch. As well, thank you all my YouTube channel members. And tomorrow there will be a live stream at 10 p.m. Central, so make sure to be there. We will be doing a hand trap tier list, probably 30 minutes in. I think it's gonna be really, really fun. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.